God. So, okay. Hi, everybody. Yeah. How are you doing? This is Ace of Wands, the Hierophant. Thank you for joining. I promise you. I don't have the normal intro of the shit you can buy from my shit and my this and my that. No, that's not me. I don't want to do that. However, I can say if you do want to donate, you can. I mean, what you put into life is what you get out of it. So when I learned this, what you put into life is what you get out of it. When I learned this is when I just gave free haircuts to homeless because I'm a barber. When I did things for people that I just kind of don't get nothing out of. I don't have to get anything from you to do a good thing. That's when I've noticed that it's not so much about you. Because you have your own journey. It's about me. So my second thing to say is, if you want a free reading and you don't ask the question, then how are you supposed to get it? Look, I'm not going to lie to you. If I need cards to read your reading, I'll bring a card on if I want to. If I want cards to bring your reading, I will bring a card on because that's what you're asking for. But I don't necessarily need cards to read your reading. I'm intuitive, divinely guided by God. And if the question was so asked, the only question that goes unanswered is one non-asked. I'm sorry. Goodness. The only question that goes unanswered is the question unasked. You're so worried about whether somebody's shuffling cards. Okay, I'll shuffle cards in your face. Like, how stuck are you that you believe that people don't get intuitive guidance because you don't ask the questions that are on your mind? That is like the first thing I learned in elementary school. It's the only dumb question that you have is the question unasked. I learned that in elementary school. So, you want me to pull cards for you? The Magician in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is a collective reading because the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil in reverse. You know, I want to say this, and this is the collective. This is to the whole collective. This is not my reading because I know what journey I am on. I am aware. It's kind of weird. So, the Magician reverse. The lack of manifestation, like I said, the only question that you don't get answered is the question that you don't ask. The Magician in reverse. How can you manifest something you don't ask for? The Magician is like the ultimate manifester. you know, the magician has all 4 signs on his side, but in reverse, he has none. I think I just learned something. As much as I would like to just kind of so then we also have we have the magician in reverse. We have the giving to 2 in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil in reverse. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse. And the Judgment in reverse. Honestly, I don't care where or how my cards are laid or inside or upside down. There's a point here to be said. And I wish that this message was for someone else, but there's no one else in here. The Fool in reverse. I realize now that this channel is not for me. It's not growth. It's not about growth and prosperity. It's about all the people that are just kind of just for themselves, and I'm over it. I'm just kind of over it. This is exactly what I'm kind of trying to avoid in relationships, as people that only give a shit about themselves. So they're so scared they are not scared to ask you for what they want. Can you read my card, please? A succubus. Read my this, read my that, succubi. And you do it for them, and they are just kind of you put your energy into them and they just don't give it back. You know, I've had like a cash out for this channel since 2019. There are so many people that like my readings, but they don't subscribe. There are so many people that say a conglomerate of things. I never believe things that come out of people's mouths anyway. They're just there for their sake. How narcissistic can you be to ask a person that is of the world and of God if your shit gonna get better, and do nothing to help them? The people that not even help, support. The people who are actually going out their way to help you out. That's why the person that you want is not there. Because you're so fucking selfish that you cannot press the like button on somebody's like or share button on somebody's share or you can't even like something that somebody's doing for you. You can't appreciate nothing. You can't appreciate it. You can't even appreciate what God's Source universe is giving to you. That's why they're not going to come back. Because you didn't appreciate them either. Truth. If you don't like the truth, get the fuck on. I'm not the one. You didn't like their. And even if you did, motherfuckers sitting behind smoke screens. Some of these people act like I don't know who they is. I know who the fuck you are. I know who you is. I don't need a guard to tell me who you are. Why won't Johnny come back? Because Johnny's a light worker. He's like really nice and sweet and loving. And you took your time to take advantage of that and wonder why he won't come back. So you can do it again? No. That's why Johnny's not coming back. That's why Sarah and Tom aren't coming back. That's why Charles and Anthony are not coming back. Because you need to do your inner world healing, like your whole world. You think that somebody wants somebody like overbearing. They got to explain something too. Or they're just too under accepting of themselves that they look down on you. You think that somebody wants somebody that's not at their level back? So what? Y'all can have each other back, and then they still got to build you up or down or in some way of lack. Have you ever thought about it this way? The back button is, let's say you press the back button of the internet. Let's play the playback. Press the back button of the last thing you saw on the internet. What do you see? Something you already seen before. You read it. You done it. Question is, are you coming differently to the next person? Are you coming differently to yourself? And are you coming differently to the person that you want back? Are you coming back with the same amount of self-absorbent lack? You don't understand what lack is. It's a lack of self. It's not about money. It's a lack of self, integrity, honesty, devotion, promise. Lack of self. It's a lack of understanding. It's a lack of upstanding. It's a lack of, are we going to change into something that we can love? Not just you, but them as well. Because they come with their own lack. I wouldn't yawn if it wasn't true. I yawn when shit is real. They come with their own lack and issues that you want back. And issues you want back. And your issues you about to put on them that they want. They're saying, I don't want that back. But just then you end up with them twice. That is a whole ass 2 double lack. The only way to get rid of lack is within yourself. What do you lack? And then when you realize what you lack, then you like start growing and grow that honor within yourself. When you start trying to grow that honor within yourself, you'll realize it's not about them. I don't care what the fuck they lacked. What I care about is what the heck I lack within me. And within me, like, if we keep replaying the same dang story, then why the heck should I want to be anything with or to you? As mother, father, sister, brother, ex-girlfriend, auntie, uncle, cousins. I mean, go ahead, back and great uncles, daddies, the ones that know that they have your feelings all in a carbuncle, a box that they can use and open up at any time. And then once they open up that box, God, I don't yawn unless it's serious. I'm so sorry. They can open up that box and then, like a loose box of sand amongst rocks. You just fall through the cracks because rocks are bigger than you. So how do you overcome that? I have a semi-answer to it. I haven't figured everything out. I can't say that I'm the best person to avoid towers. I'm a Sagittarian. I take on a tower like it just like it's something I just go through. Okay, I go through towers. Oh, let's just go through this tower. Most people try to go around it, avoid it. It's that around it avoidant behavior that actually keeps you exactly where you're at. And it's not in like a bad way. I believe everybody has to go through what they have to go through where they're at. It's honestly what I believe. I honestly believe that. I don't think any person is a bad person. I think that everybody has to deal with what the fuck they went through. Their shit. Shiznit. A lot of people just kind of got to deal with it. It's not easy. I'm just going to go through the 1, 2, 3s of you. Like, I think that I'm bipolar because somebody told me that. No. I think that I'm depressed because somebody made me that way. No. Mm-mm. Let me tell you something. You're depressed because you're one in a million. Because somewhere deep inside of yourself, you feel like without even saying nothing and without even shining your light, without even appreciating who you are as a person, without even a doubt in your mind, you're just like, everything that everyone says about me is true. But it's not. Somehow, if you think about it, every time you end up in a situation, especially when you're a light worker, you end up with a bunch of people that want to steal your light. They want to think they're better than you. Like you're not worthy or worth that. The honest God truth is, you're worth much more. You're worth healing your heart. Because there will always be somebody trying to take it from you. Unless you plan on breathing today and dying tomorrow. That's the truth. There's always somebody that'll just come to you with a bunch of BS and bullshit, the tender embrace. They'll tell you what their intentions are to do with you and tell you the best thing that you can or they can. I had somebody come at me like that. And this is not a reflection in the mirror. This is an actual act. I'm just letting you know. But it's after I grew up and realized my self-worth. So unfortunately for that person, they didn't stay around. They said, hey, I got this going on. Try to keep secrets. I don't know what's going on in my life, but I know that, you know what I'm saying, I need you right now. And then try to, tell lies and like in a roundabout way. Look, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I really dig you. I'm gonna make sure you're okay. Look. Look, little friend. You're gonna have to go home now and stay there. And the bed that you made for yourself. And I specifically said this. I worked really hard to get to where I'm at. And I'm not trying to pull somebody up from sleeping on a bath mat. Not again. This couch and the one in my living room and the side table behind me and the one in my living room, as well as the coffee table. I carried up a flight of stairs on my back and nobody offered me a hand to help. Am I mad about it? No. I can't help what other people do. I once lived in Austin and I helped my ex-girlfriend, like literally live for free off me, and she didn't have to pay a damn thing. And I started asking for something because all of my funds were depleted. She acted like I was non-existent. I literally showed her I said, hey, let's get this apartment together. She got it for herself and left me out in the cold in the middle of winter and rain. After I had paid for us to get there. Everything is about money. Look, where's your money, honey? all you get when you get money is disappointment. It's not about money, it's about fulfillment. That's why at the end of the day, I work less and still get paid. It's all these money hungry ass people that use me, abuse me, come up with me, lied to me, cheated on me, disgraced me, dishonored me, act like I wasn't worthy. Go get your money, baby. The pentacle is who you are. I'm like more about love. I love this community, so I give it to it for free. I'm angry sometimes because narcissists are attracted to me. I'm just really fucking tired of it. But they show up with a like. All I have to say is, what do I gotta say? And if I said anything else, it wouldn't be the truth. That's why I asked left. Because you can't handle the truth. What movie was that? I'm done. I'm done with the fakes, the frauds, the this, the that, and the other. God told me the person that is meant for me, the person that really loves who I am, I don't have to chase them. I spent my whole life chasing MFs. Ungrateful MFs. Distasteful MFs. Undeniable MFs. Unreliable MFs. I know that the one that's here for me and that'll be with me and love me back, I'm gonna have to chase them. They'll be here. That's why I just keep myself to myself. Because I just don't want anything else. I have an ex back or none of that. If I gotta ask why, when, where, or what, you ain't shit. If I go to work and come home and that's all I do is spend time with you, buy you gifts, and love yourself, and I love yourself, that means the self within inside you, all I can see is you, who you are today, and the potential of tomorrow, and you can't even see that for yourself. I'm not interested. You ain't coming in this bubble of solitude and solidarity and God's source universe and guidance and sage and honor and respect and devotion to mess it all up. I'm devoted to my dog. You ain't peas everywhere. It's kind of annoying. But I can't go from this room to that one without him following me. Not that I call him. The reason I even called him is because, I don't know, I'd have to leave the door open and go to the restroom with all of you listening. So I said, come on, get out of here. Otherwise, I'm closing this door. If I got up right now and walked to my bedroom, he'd follow me. It's not about a follower. It's just about loyalty. He's a really great dog. He's a puppy. He pees all over my floor. We have arguments and fights and all that shit. One thing I can say is, I never not forgive him. This is what it is. He'll learn someday. My love language, and I'll learn his too. It's kind of what it is. You just gotta work with shit. He shit's everywhere. But I will work through it. Because I love him. The good stuff. Even though I don't like the bad stuff. And then we talk through it. And then somehow it ends up working. Like now, he knows how he's trained on hand signals. The sit, the stay, the lay down, the touch mama's leg when you got to go out to pee. The you are no longer allowed to in my bed, but you can sleep next to me. The chill stuff, like chill. That's like Netflix and chill shit. The more he learns, the more freedom I get. It's cool. But the more he learns, the less I want to be without him. So that's cool too. So we go everywhere together as long as he's learning. Because I'm always learning how to make us both better. I'm always working to make sure we both have food, water, this, that, and the other. I mean, a testament. I'm always learning for him and us. So can he do the same for us? And he does. 3311. He just does. I don't have to argue with him. I just have to make sure that the point I'm trying to get across is getting across. And honestly, it is 3330, more than most 3333, more than most humans. Humans are like so arrogant and stuck in their own ways, and they don't know what honor means if you paid them. What honor is, okay, sometimes I do have to leave a lesson. But sometimes the blessing is the person that learns from it. I don't know. It could give you and be and do, and you can do and be and give everything you can, and that's what makes a relationship. It's like telling your mama no, and she was devoted to you since you was in diapers, and then telling your mama yes, or your boyfriend yes, for the same thing you told your mama no for. And then this karmic. Or telling somebody that was devoted to you no, and telling somebody that wanted everybody and their ass and their end. Yes, I've had two of them. I'd rather deal with my dog. Yeah, I have to teach him a lot more and go a lot slower. But he's a lot sweeter. And he's a whole lot worth it. That's healing my heart. That's the genius in awakening. Is letting go. So that once in my life, I can see into me. That's why I give you the advice I give you. So that you can understand the burst of magic I'm getting and see beyond the ordinary and open up the broken and look at things from a higher view. So you can listen to the lies that you're telling yourself, tall tales. Open your mind, become strong to endless possibilities. That's the call of the muse. This muse cannot even stand without listening to the rest of the universe. Land wide open so you can finally root yourself somewhere you want to stand by. Having inner standing. It is what it is. An inner standing of the divine matrix. I'm gonna have to move this camera setting. I'm so sorry, y'all. Look, this is my last message. The world is waiting for you. Not to look at it, but to be in it and part of it. And I'm done talking. So wish upon a star. Because birds of a feather flock together. If you that feather, flock with it. Much love to you all. It's Bonzara. Thank you much for joining. It's not about what I need. It's about the world and their being. It's about the people that order pizza. Pizza guy drives 20 miles out the way of where he works, and he depends on that money. And you still only tip him $1. Or even then, take your pizza and say thank you. These are the people of the world nowadays. It's kind of messed up. It's not about money. It's about a merry motive. It's about who the heck you all are. And you keep trying to come to our readings saying what we are, we aren't, or leaving because we aren't reading cards. The reason why we're not reading cards is because we see into you. A true divine being don't need a card to know you came up in here, got what you wanted and left. Didn't give a like or a thank you. Bye.